Meet Andrew Test. He's a young rookie who's just entered the NFL. Now, Test isn't a bad player. He has pretty balanced and average stats, and what I'm interested in is to see what will help this rookie develop best. Playing on a bad defense where he should be one of the few bright spots with a higher overall than his teammates, or playing on an already very good defense where all of his teammates have a 99 overall. To find this out, we've set up a pretty simple experiment. The exact same player is on two different versions of the Titans roster. On one team, he's the best player on a 65 rated defense. On the other, he's the worst on a completely 99 rated defense. Now, I'm thinking that if he's the best player on a bad defense, he has the best chance to pile up the stats, as he should be doing more than his teammates. However, on a 99 defense, the coverage will be better, his teammates will be taking up more attention, so he should also be presented with more opportunities in that scenario. Now, I don't know the exact process that goes into Madden simulations, so I can't say what kind of difference we can expect, so let's just find out. So we'll start with the bad defense, simulating to the end of the season and moving on from there if the team makes the playoffs. Now, this, of course, is where we could see a big difference. Making it to the playoffs means more games and XP, and winning the Super Bowl would help his development a lot, and this, of course, is much more likely to happen with a 99 rated defense compared to the 65 rated defense. So here we are at the end of the season, and the team has not made the playoffs. Now, I want to shoot past the team view because I don't want to see how much XP he has. I don't want any spoilers, I just want to take a look at his stats. So here we go. Even though it was a badly rated team, Avery Williamson still got 154 tackles, 2 interceptions, apparently overall close to irrelevant because these guys not doing badly. Logan Ryan, 98. Look at all these tackles. Andrew Test is all the way down here with just 83 tackles. 3.5 sacks, a left outside linebacker in a 3-4 scheme. That's not a lot. He did get an interception as well, though. Let's take a look at his other thing. No forced fumbles, no fumble recoveries. He did get a safety. So he played all 16 games, 1,000 downs, which means he was pretty much there most of the time. But not doing well. Let's see if he's at least first in sacks. No, doesn't even lead the team in sacks, but he is second. Was expecting a lot different there from Mr. Test here compared to the rest of his teammates. But they didn't do too badly, and he could have done a lot better. Now for the yearly awards, which of course is going to be the big one. Will we see him a Defensive Rookie of the Year? He doesn't get close to Defensive Player of the Year, of course. Let's take a look. Defensive Rookie, not even close. All the way down there in 6th place. So, you know, not getting too much done here on the bad defense. Will be now very interesting to see if that changes on the 99 rated defense, or if it even gets worse because those other teammates will be doing even better taking those stats away from him. With the bad defense, we saw a pretty disappointing season from our test subject, only gaining 6,000 XP. Now I'm hoping for different from the 99 rated team, and his teammates still had better stats than him on the bad defense anyway, so it will be interesting to see if higher rated teammates leads to more opportunities for young Test this time around. So I'm trying to avoid seeing anything that could lead to spoilers here, but I've already seen that Mike Malaki's won the Coach of the Year, that Brian Arakpo has won Defensive Player of the Year, so let's just shoot over quickly to the stats so we can take a look. Now, isn't this interesting? Incredibly interesting. The 99 rated defense, now I assume that's because everybody's good. A lot more split out stats. The 2 middle linebackers had 100 tackles plus each in the first one. Oh wow, look at that. Okay, that's probably because of, you know, 40 sacks between 2 players, why there's not many tackles for everyone. So let's see how far we have to go down to get to Mr. Andrew Test here. 48 tackles for him. So looks like actually went a lot worse for him on the 99 rated team. Similar sacks, but 3.5 less. Let's take a look at these sacks. This is ridiculous. 21.5 for Jarrell Casey, 20 for Brian Arakpo, 11.5 for Daquan Jones, and then we get to 3 for Andrew Test. No interception this time. You know, no forced fumbles, no safety, no touchdowns. Playing less snaps. Everybody played less snaps. We're at, I think it was about 1,200 snaps for the highest. This time it's, you know, 1,000. So we can see the difference there. Less snaps, less opportunities, because obviously this defense is taking teams off the field a lot quicker. Not something I thought about either, but of course we still have a chance here. And let's take a look at the... I don't think with those stats he's going to win any awards, but let's take a look at the awards. So our only chance would be Defensive Rookie of the Year. And do we even make the list? No, we don't. So you see the difference there. Actually, worse for us on an individual level. So individually, we did better on the bad defense. And to be fair, that is what I expected. I thought we would do better. There's a chance that the good defense lets us do more. But no, they were hogging all the stats. But now, of course, we could be helped by the fact that we get more XP, down to the fact that we're, you know, going further in the playoffs and things like that. Now this time the XP's actually already been spent on Test. Now of course we were going to go back and spend the XP and see what kind of overall we can get him to, but it's already been done for us here. But this is not going to be a problem for the sake of the experiment. 81 overall he's at right now, but we've still got the playoffs to go. So here we go, the big game, 15-1, the Cardinals 11-5. Let's see what happens. So we win the Super Bowl 20-14. What does that do for us? It's another 2,600 XP. We've already been upgraded. So what we're going to do is spend this XP, go back to that other one, spend the XP there and see how he develops. So I just went for the highest value attributes. So the things that, you know, contribute most to the overall, and it didn't change. We stay at 81. Now with 6,000 XP, I think we will be able to get to 81 on the bad defense too. And there we go. It's exactly the same, 81 overall. And that is very disappointing. I didn't want to make a video where the answer is there's no difference. On which team does a rookie develop better? The answer is neither. It's the same for both. And the reason is, on a bad defense, although he does slightly better personally, he doesn't, you know, go as far and doesn't get any XP from that. And obviously the bad defense holds him back. On the good defense, everybody else is that good that he doesn't have a chance to do anything either. He sat there with 3 sacks and hardly any impact, and everybody else has got a bunch of XP. So the answer is, it doesn't matter. It's personal development. Basically, it doesn't matter what team you are on, as long as you're the same player, you will develop at about the same rate.